Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to our channel, We're Pap and Bear Travels. I'm Dan.
I'm Bob.
And this is our
haul video for our Disneyland Paris series.
From December, because I think this will be out in January, won't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we've categorised everything as we normally do. We've got a little price list in front of us, as we always do. We'll try and do it in some semblance of an order. We're using our new microphone, so hopefully this haul's good, and we're using new settings on the camera, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we get this all right.
Yeah. And we'll just add here that keep watching till the end of this video, because we are doing, as usual, on the haul video for a series end, a giveaway.
Yep, we're not going to tell you what bits are in it as we go through, we'll tell you at the end.
Yeah. There'll be a little collection at the end for a giveaway.
Just keep watching more. Cool. So we're going to start with
pins.
Yes.
Everybody loves a good pin collection if you like Disney holidays.
Yes. So we'll start from this side and work our way across. Probably the wrong order, but hey ho. So first one is the big Disneyland Paris logo.
So all the attractions on it in the background.
Yep. So we got this from it was Northwest Passage, is the shop, I think.
Up in Sequoia Lodge.
In Sequoia Lodge. I think that's what it's called. That's what it said on the receipt, so hopefully that's right. But yeah, this one cost us €13. The prices are aren't on the back. They're colour-coded, so this is rose pink. So in case you want to know.
There are a few that are priced separately, but most of them are colour-coded, yeah.
Generally priced separately, like special ones, that type of thing, like maybe this one. No, not. Okay. But yeah.
Right. Next one, we got this because it's one of my favourite films, classic films. We got the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland.
Yep.
And this one was from the pin cart by the arcades.
Yeah, I don't know they had a name, so I just put pin cart on the list.
We got 2 or 3 of them there, didn't we? So this is one of them. So probably like a last day, I think, as it was going out the park.
Yeah, I think it was.
Last day, maybe. So I like that one.
And that one is an orange, which means it's €9. Next one, obviously, there was a Stitch, so he had to buy it.
Christmas Stitch. Yep,
in his little Christmas outfit. So he's very cute, and if you've long time watcher, or even a short time watcher, if you've seen like maybe one video, you know that I'm Stitch obsessed. So again, this is orange, and it came from the same place, same pin cart, by one of the arcades, and it was €9.
This one also came from the pin cart. We did see it in multiple places.
Yes.
But finally decided to get it. The Walt Disney Studios pin, with the Mickey-shaped head, the little Mickey operating the filming camera. Mm-hmm. That was really cute.
It was.
And that one is also orange, which was what we just said that orange was.
€9.
€9, there we go.
Cool. So next, we got some of the 100th stuff because that's the celebrations are still going on and we haven't really bought any. So we saw this pin and we had to get it, and it's got two of my favourite characters. So it's a Chip and Dale 100th pin. So that one's cute. That one is pink. So this, even though it's a similar size to the other ones, it's more expensive. I think it's because it's a special one. So that one's €13. Yeah.
Our next pin is the Big Thunder Mountain Mining Company pin.
Yes.
Nice big one that Dan saw and really liked. I like it as well. This is an orange one. So that is €9.
Yep.
And this one was, I probably saw in multiple stores, but I think we actually got this from the
Thunder Mesa shop.
Thunder Mesa shop, yeah.
I don't know whether it has a name, apart from that, but
it probably will do. But I need to get the app up to be able to find it. If we find the names of the shops, we'll mention it at the bottom.
Yeah, I put most of the shop names in. I've just realised the last pin I showed you, the Chip and Dale one, I didn't say that one's in the Storybook store, which was next to City Hall.
Oh, right, yeah.
Sorry. Right, next we have a lovely, cute little Winnie the Pooh pin. This is a little Christmas one. Again, because we're at Christmas time, we did try and pick up quite a few of the Christmas ones. And this is orange, so it's €9 again.
This next one is a little cutie one. It's Stitch as a mermaid from the Peter Pan flight. She's on the rock.
Yes.
And your little Scrump in there as well. Scrump is also the little mermaid.
Ah.
And there's one of the little white ducklings from the Lilo and Stitch film. So that's a really cute one. That is rose pink, which is €13.
Yeah, so the bigger ones are 13.
Yeah.
This one, so there's a little bit of bone of contention really that goes on with this, because I'll show you in a second, but there's a certain set of pins / plushes that Bob likes.
I think they're really cute.
And I'm like, meh. I've actually like said no to, I think, the Stitch version of the pin. But, so, we have Chip and Dale, the big feet pins.
There's a whole range of plushes and pins of the Disney characters in this cutesy style with big feet. And Dan was going, I don't really like it. I was thinking, well, this time tough, because I do. So we're getting it.
Yeah, I'm not over keen on like that cutesy style, really. But yeah, Bob liked it, so we got it. It's not all about one of us or the other, so we get what we both like. And that one was €11, so that's a yellow. So if you see any others that are yellow, they'll be €11. At the time of recording, bear in mind that prices will go up and down. That's why they put the colours on it, so they can change the prices easily.
Another chunky one here. And another Stitch one.
Shocking.
This is Stitch as Madame Leota. And a little crystal ball, again with the little ducklings. Is Scrump in this one? No. No Scrump in this one, but yeah. So you got the all the Phantom Manor, I would say Haunted Mansion paper, Phantom Manor paper, being Disneyland Paris. But yeah, I really like that one. Licking the ball from the inside.
Ooh la la.
So yeah, rose pink, which was 30.
Yeah.
He says checking the price in front of him.
Yeah, we got our little tablet in front with all the prices on it to make life easier.
Yep.
Telling me off for not doing it in order. I wanted to do the other one though, but hey. So next, another Stitch. If you're a long time watcher, you know I love Stitch. So, and Bob loves pirates. So this one was really up both our streets. I mean, Bob doesn't hate Stitch, but he's not as big a lover.
Yeah.
Certain friends of ours don't like Stitch. Amy. But yeah, so this is orange again. So €9. All the ones of this size are €9 by the looks of it.
And this one, this was one of my, again, as I said earlier, one of my favourite films, classic films, is Alice in Wonderland. And this is Stitch again as the Queen of Hearts, with the King of Hearts in front. So that's a little cute one. So it's a shame to put it on the pinboard, really, because it'd go well on the Alice in Wonderland shelves.
Yep.
But we'll find a space on the shelf, on the pinboards between Stitch and the Queen of Hearts. So that's orange, which is €9.
Right, so the final pin wasn't at Thunder Mesa. This is at World of Disney. We got this one from. It's Chip and Dale in Pirates of the Caribbean, in the little jail where they're trying to get the dog to give them the key. But obviously, I think it's Dale is outside with the key. Yep, and Chip's in the jail. So yeah. Now this one is a small one, but it's actually yellow. So I think because it's slightly bigger, that's why it's yellow. So it's €11.
And then at the same time as that, linked to pins, we bought ourselves a pin trading bag or pouch, whatever the technical term for these is.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple in here just to, not from this holiday, but a couple of pins just to try it out when we were there.
Yeah.
So you can see it's got all the little flaps for you to add your pins to. So when you go around pin trading in the parks, you can just open them all up, show people what you've got available to trade with. Our friends over at Disney Days Out have got us into pin trading, more than we were ever going to be. So we entirely blame them for this purchase.
Yes.
They're probably saying amateur, it's a tiny small, there's a
they've got a big wallet. Huge. The other thing it's got, just so you know, it's got a little zip pocket in the back, so you can maybe put your spare pin backs in there. It's obviously got the strap, and what's actually quite useful is it has a belt hook.
So I'm pretty sure that, I don't know if it's Disney Days Out that did it, but somebody we saw at the pin trading, their cardboard backs, or what they put in the, you don't like the pin backs, but they put the cardboard backs to that.
Oh yeah. I meant like the actual pin backs, like the Mickey pin backs.
Some of them had the cardboard pin backs in the zip bit. When they traded one, they then took it out, put it back on it, and traded it.
I do like the fact it's got a belt hook, but that can be really awkward when you're pin trading, because you'll be like, here's my pins. Yeah.
Just lift up this love handle and there's a pin.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's great, but hey ho. But yeah, that's it for pin related stuff. So next section is what we've titled as Ornaments. So this is like
figurines and
stuff, yeah. So if you've watched us before, I think December 21, was it?
Yeah.
We bought stuff from the art shop in
Disney Village.
It's called Disney Art Gallery. It's a really nice place to look around. They do some very expensive things, but also very nice stuff. So we went in there and we bought a little Stitch.
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A. Now, there's a reason behind the purchase of this, not just because it's Stitch, but we'll explain that when we get to the next two things after the next thing, if that makes sense. So yeah, here's Stitch, Little Disney Traditions, and he was €59. He's very cute.
The next one, bought at the same time, is Cheshire Cat, because as I mentioned, I love Alice in Wonderland and the other classic films, and Cheshire in particular is my favourite character.
A little bit closer, just because it's easy to focus on it.
So there he is with his little signpost. Yep.
He is very cute, I do admit. I'm not a big fan of Cheshire Cat, but I don't hate him, so...
And the reason we had to purchase those is because, like in December 2021 when we went, they had a deal on, whereas if you bought something up to a certain price, I think it was, say, €50 worth of whatever the deal was.
40. So December 2021, we bought this.
Because we bought, up here somewhere, there's a Lilo and Stitch Traditions, where if you bought €40 worth of something, you were then able to purchase the first part of that.
I can't remember what it was at the time, but this time it was like €35 instead of 70.
Yeah, so you were then allowed to buy the Seven Dwarfs ornament at a cheaper price.
You could have bought them at the full price, which is €70. It's kind of a false economy because we're kind of spending the same amount, but we're getting twice as much stuff, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So back at the time, we thought we really loved that. That was the only piece that was out at the time with Grumpy on the organ. And since then, like 2 years ago, I've been saying, I really want to get the second and third parts, but we just didn't see them anywhere, apart from extortionately priced on eBay.
Yep.
But this time we were there, and we saw them in two different locations. We saw them in the Main Street store, which
I can't remember what it's called,
Harrington's.
Harrington's.
We saw them in there, but then we also saw them again in the art shop in the Disney Village. So because we then bought those two pieces, it meant we could buy these two at a reduced price. So we have the second and third parts of the Seven Dwarfs.
Yep.
So what we will do afterwards is put all three pieces together as they're shown on the picture on the box.
Yep.
And you can see my situation. The only thing we want to do then is buy a Snow White.
Yeah.
She's not part of the set, but we want to buy a Snow White
to go with them.
Yeah.
So as we said, they were €35 if you spent €40 or more. Standardly, if you don't, you can buy them for €70 each. So
we forced ourselves to buy the Pirate Stitch and the Cheshire Cat.
We'd seen the Cheshire Cat elsewhere, hadn't we? And you really liked it. And I thought, if we wait, I'm pretty sure that'll be in the art shop. And it was. And so, yeah.
And it didn't take you long to find a Stitch that you liked?
No, never takes me long to find a Stitch I like.
Speaking of.
Yes. So we have a little Stitch here that we got from the Crystal shop in the castle. I can't remember if it's got a name. Have I put down a name? Oh, I put it down as Merlin Enchant something. Yeah. I can't remember exactly what it was. But we went in there to talk to them about my Stitch wand. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, we bought this little crystal type Stitch in a pumpkin outfit. Okay, it was Christmas, so it's not really the time to buy a pumpkin Stitch, but he is cute.
He's adorable.
Yeah, so we bought him. He was, looking at my little list, €49. So €50. We have to realise that he doesn't really... he does stand, but he is a little bit wobbly.
So we'll put a bit of blue tack or white tack on so
keep him upright.
Make sure he doesn't fall over. Also in the Merlin Enchanter, however you want to call that shop, at the same time, we always try and buy ourselves a Christmas ornament or bauble on every Disney holiday. And we saw this same ornament in the crystal cart in one of the arcades. I can't remember whether it was the... Which of the two arcades? It was Liberty Arcade or the other one?
I don't know. It's like the opposite. I think it was the opposite side to where the actual crystal shop is, because they've got like a small cart on one side. So
so they have the shop on one arcade, and then the little cart on the other arcade.
Things, yeah.
But we saw this, really loved it. Just need to tie a proper thing. This is a glass little Christmas cookie or donut with all the little sprinkles and cream on it. They had one also with green and red hundreds and thousands on it, but this is the one we originally saw and we stuck with that.
On the receipt, this is actually referred to as a Mickey cupcake ornament, interestingly.
Well, that's clearly not a cupcake.
No, I know.
But it's really sweet with all the little red hearts. And so this will be going up on the tree later.
Yep. as said, it's one we saw like quite early on in the holidays. So
It came in
like,
a nice little
presentation
box.
box.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
The next two pieces, bought in the same shop, but it's two separate
Shops.
in. If you go up Main Street, there's the Harrington's china and porcelains. The lovely one with the big pillars and the domes and where all the ornaments are. And it turns out I didn't realise at the back of the shop where the glass is sold, all the little glasses and things like that. Apparently, it's two different companies. So I had to buy these two things in the two separate shops, even though it's the same room.
Yeah.
So the first one, these are basically presents for my parents, because during the holiday, as usual, my parents came to pet sit, looking after the dog, the cats, the bearded dragon and the fish. So rather than getting them just a little pen or something that they usually say is fine, Mum likes her thimbles, didn't see any of that this time. So as the anniversary is coming up, wedding anniversary, went a little bit bigger this time. So Mum collects novelty teapots. This is as close as I was going to get there. Mrs. Potts ornament with a little chip.
It's broken, there's a chip in it.
So she will love that. She better do. Yeah, so Mrs. Potts for my mum, which was, looking at the price list,
€19.
€19.
That's from Harrington's, that's the front part.
The front part with all the posh pillars and that. And at the back of the same shop, which is a different company, where the glassware is, for Dad, a glass, I'm not sure if the pictures are really going to show up that well, but the 30th anniversary Disneyland mug, or glass, so he can have his squash or his glass cup of tea or something in there.
Tea, yeah.
So that was
€19.99.
€19.99.
Right, the next two things are, we put them under ornaments because they put things you have on display, pretty much everything we do, but that's the best I could do with categorisation. So the first one of the two are little Chip and Dale, little hanging ornaments, so they're little rubberised ornaments. I need to stop saying the word ornaments, but there we go. So they're cute in their little Christmas outfits, and they were a certain amount of money, which I don't remember. Here we go. They were in the general store in Hotel Cheyenne, and they were €15.
Well, we did see them in multiple locations. They were around a lot, weren't they?
Then you did two, so I'm doing two.
It's fine. Just going to push it towards you.
And then we saw a couple of stitch magnets. This is the only one we really liked because there was a pumpkin one, but where the eyes of the pumpkin were, it looked a bit weird. So we got this one. Little cute Stitch outfit in his Christmas stuff. He's so cute. And he was €5, and he was also from the general store in Hotel Cheyenne. Again, in other places too. Bear in mind, when we're saying where things are, it's not where they only are, that's just where we found them, just so if you definitely want to, then you can go to those stores, but you might find them other places.
Yeah.
So one final thing in the ornaments section that we need to mention.
Now, originally, in the December 2021 series, we bought, or the holiday, that we bought a Stitch wand, one of the glass wands from the crystal shop in the castle. And then back in the summer, two new little babies came into our life. Our little cats, Kronk and Yzma.
We might insert a picture here with little devil horns on them.
Yes. And one of the first things they did when they came into this office, behind Dan's back where he was working, Kronk or Yzma, I don't know which one it was. Kronk, obviously.
Devil incarnate.
Yeah. Jumped up, knocked a wand off the shelf, and he smashed the two Stitch ears off the top. So on the off chance that they might be able to fix it, we took the wand with us on holiday. And I spoke to the staff in there, the cast members. They said, if you bring the wand in, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
We'll have a look at least, which was really nice of them. But they said, well, actually, what they'll do, it's going to be easier to replace with a new wand than it will be to fix the one that we had. So we left it with them, and what they said they did is they've given us... So it's not the same style, because the old one had nice little gems on it. But it's nice that they even attempted. So they basically left it with them, because they had to carefully break the old one open to get all the... Because they don't do these colours stones now. So they poured these into a little glass vial. And then said...
It's going to show or not.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then they went to basically replace it into this newer style of wand, put all those things back on, and didn't charge us for it.
No.
We went back later in the day to say, with a little slip to say, we've come to collect this one that's being fixed. And after a few minutes of confusion, because it's obviously change of stuff at that point, they found it, and it's got this little reparation sticker on it where they're repairing it.
Yep.
And yeah, they just handed it straight over to us. Thank you very much. There we go. No charge or anything. So that was really well. Obviously, I'm not sure if that was what they would always do. If anybody else has a broken or damaged thing,
we're not going to say that.
We're not going to tell that Disney will always fix it for you. It may just be somebody's in a good mood there, or somebody got mixed up and was supposed to charge and they didn't. Leave a note about it. We're not sure, but either way, we just thought we'd mention it that we took a damaged one with us and they fixed it free of charge for us. Might have just been lucky. Mm-hmm. All right, the next is a small category of plushies.
Didn't buy many.
Yeah, only a couple this time. The first came as a pair in the World of Disney, and they were on offer, reduced from €40.
Yep.
Down to, he says, glancing at the list, you just told me about
28.
€28. It's the boys, the Chip and Dale, and the little outfits. Aren't they so cute and sweet?
So we found that pretty much all of the 100th stuff is on sale, even though technically the celebrations are all still going on.
Yes, because they had the Mickey and the Minnie, and I think Goofy and Pluto as well. Goofy and Donald, I think.
I can't remember.
Definitely saw Mickey and Minnie there as well. Yeah. I'm sure there are others. But yeah, these are reduced, so we had to have them for our Chip and Dale shelf.
Yep, which is getting bigger, which might have to be split to two soon. Mm-hmm. And the next one in the plush category, now, I don't know, in the videos, in our vlogs, you would have seen us with little shoulder pals. You probably would have seen this as well by now, but we had little Chip and Dale ones that we got in Shop Disney. And I'd seen out there that there was a Stitch one, and I could not for the life of me find it anywhere.
And you saw it, it'd come from Japan apparently on one location online, and it was sold out, so we were expecting not to find it anywhere. But
we walked into Newport Bay. I can't remember what their shop's called. Oh, Bay Boutique. And I walked in and I saw this.
Who saw it?
I saw this.
Who saw it?
I saw this. I did, because I went, oh, I need that.
I was already looking at it for you.
But you didn't say. I walked in.
I was looking at it first for you.
Domestic argument on camera here.
Because I was going to say to you, we need to buy.
But as soon as I walked in, I was like, oh. But anyway, yeah, so here he is. He's a shoulder pal, so there's a little magnet on the bottom, put underneath your t-shirt, you sit him on your shoulder. And yeah, I did wear this when meeting Stitch. If you've watched the vlogs, then you will have seen that.
We're going to set a pitch. You went Stitch mad on that particular time, yeah, and Stitch reacted accordingly. You had your Stitch shoulder pal, Stitch headband, Stitch t-shirt, Stitch Christmas jumper that lights up,
Stitch spirit
jersey,
Stitch new emo, Stitch
backpack,
Loungefly, Stitch socks.
Yeah, didn't have Stitch shoes on though. Call yourself a fan.
Yeah, the if you watch the video, the cast member said, because I was showing off my Stitch bits, and the cast member said to Stitch, he hasn't got you on his shoes though, and I went, I haven't, but, and I pulled up my little trouser leg and went, I have got you on my socks, and he was like, oh. But yeah, so I got him, and he was some amount of money, I can't remember, €20. I don't begrudge paying that because I wanted it. I don't care what anyone says.
I nearly got myself one, didn't I? I was going to torn between getting Chip or Sebastian, and I thought, don't know. Chip just looked a bit weird because he's obviously supposed to be a ceramic object, but seeing him in plush was a bit floppy and weird. And Sebastian, I thought, no. If it had been the Cheshire Cat or something, then yeah.
These are really good for meets, though, these type of shoulder pals, because obviously not Chip and Dale. Chip as in the cup, not Chip and Dale. So not Chip as in the cup, because you don't really meet him. But with like the characters that you can meet, you have them on your shoulder and they'll just take them. And you'll have like really good interactions with them, which is really cool, which I liked. So it happened with us with both Stitch and Chip and Dale. Yeah. Next section.
Clothing.
Yes, there's not a lot, and some of it we won't be able to show very well on the camera, so we'll have to insert pictures. But yeah. Would you like to start?
Yeah. This is what you saw straight away. You liked it. I know you first saw it in the Hotel Santa Fe shop, but I'm not sure if that's where you actually bought it in the end or not.
No, in reality, I liked it, but I was like, I can go without it. And then it got really cold, and I was like, I need something to cover my ears. And because I really liked it, I bought it. So yeah, it's a little hat. Put it on properly. And then you've got your arms, which have got like holes for gloves for your hands, or you could use it like a scarf. See, keeps you nice and warm.
And you look cute in it.
No.
And it goes well with the Sully jumper you were wearing.
Yes, Sully. I've got Sully Spirit jersey to go with it. So
and
Sully ears. Yep. And now I've got Sully paws.
Yeah.
And that was, you were doing that one, but
You carry on.
It was €35 from the World of Disney. The next thing
we had fun trying to find the right size.
Well, so we originally saw this in, I think I've written down Legends. I've got Legends of Hollywood, I think it's called. It's one of the shops in Studio One.
The big one with all the merchandise in.
Yeah. So I originally saw this. I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. So this is. It's going to be difficult to put up on the screen, so we'll have to insert a picture. But it's basically a Stitch onesie.
Got onesie. Yeah.
Yep. It's a onesie. You're not going to be able to see it very well, but it's got a little tail on the back somewhere. There it is. That's really the best I can show right now. But what happened was we saw this in Legends of Hollywood or whatever it was called.
And there was one your size, wasn't there?
And I was like, meh, because it is €70, so it's expensive.
And the tail was a bit loose on the
Yeah.
first. Well, a bit loose on the first one you saw. That was your size.
So we're trying to find it elsewhere, and we did see it in Disney Fashion in the Village, but they didn't have my size. I asked them, and they went and checked. They didn't have my size. So we were looking at every shop again, but we eventually went back to Legends of Hollywood, and we bought it. So, yeah.
So again,
Rude.
what?
So the camera detects, I just was looking at the camera detects what's on the screen, and generally it says portrait. But while I was displaying this, it said infant. Rude.
So the tail isn't the greatest attachment again. It's only,
No.
so you might have to do something with that. But they're quite a lot of them seem to be like that. So
Yeah. You can see there's, I don't know whether you'll be able to see on the camera, but there's some threads here where it looks like it was like sewn on a bit better. But they were all like that, or at least on the large ones. Extra large, sorry. But yeah. There are pictures of it. I will insert them all. Well, someone will.
Bob and editing.
Yep.
And the last item of clothing, this was from the Disney fashion shop in the Village. It was on sale. I really liked it. It's a pink Pride t-shirt. I'm not sure if I'm on camera because it's slightly...
This t-shirt is, yes.
That's fine. Yeah, this was originally supposed to be €36, according to the label that's in front of me. I can't remember what we actually paid for it now.
36.
Oh, we did pay 36 for it.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't on sale. Yeah, that's been ripped off, so maybe it was on sale and then they took it off sale.
Either way, I liked it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's nice and big.
I mean,
I'm not exactly dainty.
I spent 70 years on a onesie.
I did originally see a white hoodie, which had a rainbow Pride Mickey on it, and I thought, well, to be honest, that I only wear in the summer month, the winter months. This I can wear all year round.
Yep.
But yeah, I really like this. Really like this.
So the next section is just a small one. We didn't buy much in this category, but we bought some books, which makes a change because normally we don't buy a lot because a lot of them are just in French, which is obvious because we're in France, but we don't speak French, so we don't tend to buy a lot of books. So
basic French for me.
Yeah. So Bob saw these books. So there's a couple of them. We'll show them one at a time. Sorry, Bob. But yeah, so they are books about the rides. We got these from the storybook store next to City Hall again. So this is the Pirates of the Caribbean one. And I said, oh, but it'll be in French. And then Bob showed me that actually, side by side, you've got English and French in there. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to see it on the camera very well, but it's French there and then English there. So that's really good. So this is the Pirates one. These were, I can't remember, €22 each. So yeah, they're quite cute. They look nice.
And this one is Phantom Manor.
Yep.
Which is lovely. Again, like I say, it's got all the details about the history of it, the theming of it, everything else. So I haven't actually read these. I literally just opened them out of the wrappers just now. But so I wanted to keep them in the best condition possible for this video. But yeah, all the scenes as to why they chose what they did, all the work that's gone into it, all in French and English.
They're also hardbacked, nicely foiled.
Smell nice. Books
So
nice.
they look really nice. Look really good. They look good on the shelf as well.
Yeah, because we saw these in March when we were there with our friend Will. But at the time we were a bit more of a budget and we're going, oh, no, I won't. And I completely forgot about them until I saw them this time. I was going, now this time I want these because like two of these is like what the price of a hoodie or something, isn't it? So
Yeah. Well, less than a hoodie.
exactly. So
Yeah.
right, the next section is again a small one, stationery,
Loosely.
stationery based items.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure the first one is actually can't necessarily stationery, but
Well, let me just open it up. I put it under stationery because it's a folder type of thing. So it's basically for, I don't know whether anyone's seen Lorcana, the trading card game by Disney.
I've heard the name and that's it.
But yeah, it's basically a holder for those. I don't have any,
Yet.
or I almost had some briefly for a while we were in Disneyland Paris. Because me being stupid, it's like, oh, Lorcana, I picked them up. Went back to the room and was like, wait a minute, these will be in French. I can't use these to play. And so I took them back. But I kept the folder because, I mean, I've got Pokemon cards I could put in here if I really wanted to. And I will eventually get some Lorcana cards. I just picked up them and didn't realise they'd be in French. Because I'm stupid.
The writing on that's in English anyway.
Yeah, it is. It says Lorcana trading card game. So, yeah. I should have really just thought about it. I was in France. They're going to be in French. You know, but hey ho. But that is some amount because my screen's turned off. That is €20, so not too bad.
The next two are stationery items that were bought for your sister and niece, isn't it?
Yes. Well, I assume so. She's just said, can you pick me up these two?
So by the time this video is out, they would have had them with us anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's supposed to be a gift from your sister to your niece. She specifically wanted pens with Stitch and Marie.
So yeah, there's the Stitch one there, and then the Marie one there. Yeah, it's the like 4 coloured pens that you used to have in school. Well, I don't know whether everyone did, but I did.
I used to have one that had like 6 colours of it.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty fat one.
She wanted us to pick up those. They were €8 each. Where did we get them from, Bob?
I think they're in 2 different places. The Marie one we saw in the Disney bookstore,
Storybook store,
and I think World of Disney for the Stitch.
Okay, so yeah, 2 different places. Yeah, I think I seem to remember now they didn't have the Marie one anywhere. I found it in the Storybook store, and that's the only place I saw it.
World of Disney for Stitch pen.
Cool.
Yeah,
not too bad then. Next section is Miscellaneous. I didn't know what to put these under.
Yeah. Basically, we tried making little categories and these didn't fit in any of them, really.
Probably people say, oh, that one could have fitted in that category, but yeah.
Yeah, it's all for a bit of fun.
Yep.
So the first item, this is again a present from my parents as a thank you for looking after the animals. So the first thing I bought before I bought the other 2 dearer bits. Key rings for Mickey and Minnie, for them to put on their door keys or whatever they want to do, or handbag in Mum's case probably.
Yep.
I thought, obviously Mummy and Daddy love each other very, very much, so they've got a little key ring, they can have one each.
Puzzle key rings.
Yeah. So that's really sweet, yeah, because they
do come
apart. So that'd be for Mum and Dad. They would have had that by the time this video goes out.
Yep.
And that was, looking at the list, because everything's not colour coded, so I can't see it, €10 from Legends of Hollywood store.
So next, from the Storybook store again, we did buy quite a bit in the Storybook store. I think it's because we've never been in there before, and so we got a bit carried away.
I thought, oh, this is good. How come we have not been in here before?
Yeah. So we bought one of these 100th key rings.
Big chunky thing.
Yeah, again, these are on sale, I believe. So this was originally €12, and we got it for €8.40. €8.40. So yeah.
Spins around, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got this little spinner. I'm not sure either of us are going to have it on our keyring because it's quite chunky.
It's more likely to hang up next to the pinboards, probably.
Yeah. But yeah, we just thought it was cute. And again, it's 100th, so we wanted to get some 100th stuff anyway because it's the only time probably we're going to get them because when we next go...
Bit of special merch.
Yeah, might have finished.
The next item is something I said to Dan I really wanted. It's a Mickey and Minnie ice cube tray. But the reason I really wanted it is because amongst our crafting things, Dan and I do resin work, and these are really sweet to make little resin Mickey Minis, put pin backs on them or magnets. So I said to Dan, any objections? He said, no, go for it.
I said, yes, you can't buy them.
I said, tough, I'm doing it anyway. But no, we always agree on things like this. But yeah, they're really, really nicely detailed Mickeys and Minis. So I'm not using them for ice cubes. We've got plenty of reusable ice cubes downstairs, so it's going to be for little resin and craft work.
Could use them for ice cubes before we use them for resin if we really wanted to, and we've got light over Christmas, but it depends.
Yeah, maybe. And that was from... I originally saw these in the store in little French area next to Ratatouille. Marianne's, I think it's called. So I originally saw it, but in the end we got this from World of Disney for €8. So I said for crafting rather than for ice, but something to use. There we go. And that leaves you with this one.
So we picked up another hand soap. So we picked up one of these before. We I've got the 50th one we got in Disney World. So not this one, this is obviously the 100th one. This came from the World of Disney again. A lot have said all the 100th stuff was on sale. So this one would have normally been €15, and we got it for 6. So bargain. It's like less than half price. But yeah, so it's the one that does the soap in the Mickey shape. I'll just show you the back so you can see it. But yeah, they're cute.
The box is slightly crumpled on top now, but
Yeah, it doesn't affect the use of it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think they're all like that by the time we sort them.
yeah. Apparently it's got a chamomile scent.
They also picked this up in World of Disney. This is on sale. Would originally have been €20, but we got it for 14 euros. It's a nice big 100th celebration mug. Nice big mug as well. It's got a Mickey lid on it, Mickey ears, as you can see, with all the little characters on the front. Just says Disneyland Paris on the back.
Yep.
It's really sweet. Really loved that. I thought, well, why not? It's reduced to its 100th anniversary.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything in it. It feels heavy, but I don't think there's anything in
I think
it.
just the weight of the solid lid on it
Yeah.
as well, and the fact there's a big mug.
Big mug.
Big.
Yeah. Right, the final bits that we purchased in Disney are technically not souvenirs, but you know.
But we always collect them anyway, and lots of other people do.
Yeah,
So you're paying for them, so you might as well keep them. And
yeah. Reuse them.
is the bags.
Yep. So
3 different sizes.
This is the large. I believe it's €4. Yeah, €4. The large bag. We got a couple of these. I did put down where we got them from because we got quite a few, but you get them from every shop pretty much, so there's no point in saying.
The blue one is the medium.
Medium, which is €3. Again, very cute.
Thank you.
No,
And then the little green one.
this is €2. Ta-da! As they're not technically souvenirs, but you know, hey.
Well, it's a memento.
Yeah,
And we have paid for them. So, yeah.
We have quite a lot of Disney bags around the house. But
And they
yeah,
all just sit in a bag inside each other.
pretty much, yeah.
Until we find something to do with them.
Yep.
All right, this is another little mixed section. This is the things that we bought on the way to and on the way back from Disneyland. So they weren't actually bought in Disneyland.
Outside the Disney bubble.
So some of the bits were bought in duty free. But the first 2, when we were travelling to Disneyland, after we've reached Calais, between Calais and Disneyland Park, we stopped off at the services that friends of ours had shown us. I cannot remember the name. I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah, we'll insert it. It's got like the nature reserve behind it.
Yeah. Something like Baie de Somme, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got an attached nature reserve, but it was a bit too wet and windy the day we were there to go and look at it. And because it was cold and wet and windy, and we knew the holiday was going to be, we bought it's like a shell company thing, isn't it?
Shell garage type thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
But we bought these little furry hand warmers.
A bit closer.
So they have inside them, which needs reactivating because we obviously used it when we were there. The little pouches, you just have to sit that in boiling water to reset it back to clear. And it has a little disc in there which you snap, which then activates the heat pouch.
Yeah.
They weren't the strongest amount of heat. Obviously, it had to be, wouldn't be too hot, otherwise it'd burn the person using it. But
What I will say is that having them in the little protector thing, you don't feel the heat very much at all.
Yeah,
And I understand why they do it. They do it for health and safety because they don't want people burning themselves. But the actual things don't get that hot. But I understand. I wouldn't suggest anyone uses them without the pouches because I don't want to be blamed for somebody burning themselves. But they don't get that warm inside the protector, just so you're aware.
I only suggest that 'cause obviously you can buy these things in a lot of places in this
Yeah.
country as well. But they're really sweet. They were just under €6.
Yeah, we can't remember the exact price, but around about that, yeah.
Yeah. So we thought, why not treat ourselves?
Yep. Then either side of the holiday, we bought stuff in duty free on both sides of the channel because we thought, why not treat yourself?
Don't usually. Well, you often buy yourself a nice fragrance, but
Well, I haven't ever bought one in duty free.
they're not saying duty free, but
Okay.
you'll often buy, say, or I'll get you for Christmas, like your
Yeah,
posh breaky one that I bought you the other year.
Jean Paul Gaultier.
That's the one.
So yeah, we went round and I thought, oh, there's some nice fragrances here. So the first one we got on the England side was Paco Rabanne Phantom. It was smelt nice, but also I thought it was quite a cute bottle as well. That's not the reason I bought it. I bought it because it smelled nice, but it's a little robot. How cute is that? So yeah, I bought that, and that one was. So these will be in pounds because they were in pounds because they're on the UK side. So this was £48. But yeah, it's cute, isn't he? Innie.
And my choice, which to be honest, from the time I got to Disney, I forgot all about it. I didn't use it for the entire holiday, so I've forgotten we had it. So we went into our
That's fine.
stuff at the time. Is an old favourite of mine, Joop. Nice bit of Joop Om. But I do love this stuff. I haven't had it for years, so.
Yeah, I saw it and I thought, oh, Bob, you might like this.
Reminds me of being a teenager. It's
not going back to those years.
Early 20s maybe, anyway, when I first bought this.
It's not going back to those years.
I know, but...
Lovely.
Well, it's either that or Old Spice. They're my two favourites, and I'm Spice since I was a teenager.
Okay.
And that fashionable one. Mm-hmm. I liked him.
And that was how much?
I don't remember now. Where's the order?
Second one up from the bottom.
£34.95.
Pounds.
Yeah.
Because again, that's on the UK side.
And that lasted me a long time.
Yep. Then on the way back, we looked at the duty free again, and I saw a fragrance that I liked. It's within the same designer, so it's again Paco Rabanne. This is just Paco Rabanne. It's not a different one. Yeah, the other one was like Phantom. It's just normal Paco Rabanne. So there he is. And this one reminds me of my granddad, because my granddad used to wear Paco Rabanne, so it gives me really good memories of my granddad when I wear it as well. So, which people might think it's weird that I'm a younger guy wearing granddad's aftershave, but I like the smell of it as well. So, and you liked it as well.
I do.
Yeah,
can't remember what it smells like at this moment, and I've put this on.
He's going to find out.
Oh, yes, I recognise that. That is a nice one.
And because that was on the French side, that was in euros, so that one was €48.
Pretty sure I had a little tiny tester of that once as a freebie, as well as a little tiny, and it's gone things.
Yeah. That's it for purchases. So the final section we like to do at the end of all of our hauls, is the free stuff.
Yeah, there's sort of stuff you probably wouldn't even think necessarily to collect, but we're trying to do a little scrapbook of our holidays, and some of this will go in there.
Yeah, and some of it's really random stuff, but you'll see.
In this bit, we might not even necessarily keep, but I
might keep it for the map.
Yeah,
put it in the...
yeah. That was what we. Yeah, I remember that's what we were saying at the time. Actually, that's why we keep it.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you first checked into Hotel Cheyenne for it. No, Hotel Santa Fe for us. They gave you the room number. There's a little map on the back of this envelope,
just in case there is personal information on it, but not much. But yeah, so you can carry on talking. Just want to hide that.
Well, I wasn't turning around that way to show. But yeah, so based on the back, it's the map of the hotel layout, and it shows you where your room is, and they sort of point you in the right direction, and there's car park to your room. But for us, we'll keep that so we can cut that side off, pop it in the scrapbook when we get to that holiday in it, and put the little things around it. So we thought we could, I mean, randomly, not quite related to it as such, but we only found out yesterday from a TikTok that a friend showed us. Apparently there's a volcano. So it shows you on the, apparently next, we'll have to find the TikTok again in the chat. Apparently there's a little fake volcano there that actually steams next to one of the rooms, which we've never seen anything about.
Could be in that section because it's round.
Could be. So if anybody has seen that and knows that's definitely a true thing, pop it in the comments.
So next is our Key to the World cards, whatever they're called. I can never remember what they're called. Magic passes. I think they're magic passes, aren't they? I think Key to the World is Disney Cruise Line. So magic passes. So these are your room keys, and if you've got tickets with your room keys, they'll be on there too. That's what you get to the
So when you're going into the park, you have to show that you were that, them that to prove that you were staying in a room, and then show your annual pass, in our case, to get in and tickets.
Yeah, because you normally, if you haven't booked tickets with your reservation, you normally have to book the days in the park on the reservation system, and if you're annual pass, you normally have to do that. But if you're staying on site, you don't need to. So, and it also allows you to get into the extra magic time. We like the fact that we actually got to keep 30th one, because when we went in March this year, or might be last year by the time this comes out, because this might be out in January, but we had the 30th ones, but they weren't activated properly, so we then got given new ones, which were just the standard ones. So we actually get 30th now.
Yeah.
Even though the celebration isn't on anymore.
Another little freebie that we were given on check-in
Yep.
was, and I will call these a badge this time, not a pin, a little free Christmas Mickey mini badge.
And if you're American, buttons.
Yeah. It says Disneyland Paris, Disney Enchanted Christmas. So it's Mickey and Minnie holding hands, looking at the castle. I think that's
Wow. Mickey's not looking at the castle.
Well, he's looking at us, but yeah. I think it's the same logo that's on the opening page of the Disneyland app at the minute.
It could be, I don't know.
I seem to recognise it from looking at it this morning for the name or something.
Yeah, but they were free,
Yeah.
which is nice. I can't remember, did she give them the reception when we checked in?
I think so.
Okay.
Because the bit of footage that I was editing the other day with us leaving the room after unpacking, going back to the park, I was putting it on my jacket then.
Okay.
So I must have had it as early as checking in.
Okay, fair enough.
What would you like next?
So while we were in Disney, because that's what this is all about, we decided to pop into, I'd say some of the bars, but we only did 2 in the end, didn't we?
The plan had been, ourselves and Amy, we thought beforehand, we don't usually drink much alcohol, any of us, and we thought, well, as we're on holiday, why not end each night by going to a different bar in a different hotel on the site, and just have, even if it's not an alcoholic drink, at least have a nightcap of some sort. We did it on the first night, didn't we? Went to the Chuckwagon Cafe for a meal and then next door to the Red Garter Saloon. Didn't get a keepsake from that one. We only did it like the second time, didn't we? Which was this one.
Yeah. So this one is in Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel, and it's the Skyline Bar. So these are just freebies again. So they're just like the coasters they put down before they put your drink down, and the little napkin they put down as well. Yeah, the bar was nice. Yeah, not like, I don't know. It was nice, just put it that way. It had like the screens at the back that things happened on, like Iron Man flew past, etc. But yeah,
Queen Jet landed on the Stark Tower, things like that.
yeah, we enjoyed it.
The seats were a bit too low for us. We were all pretty tired by the end of the day. We sat on these really low seats they sat us in. We go, these aren't particularly comfortable, but...
Yeah, because I think it was the day we did like rope drop to fireworks, didn't we? We went right to the end of the evening, so we were absolutely exhausted. But yeah, it was nice. We got a couple of snacks as well. You'll see it in the vlog, so I'm not going to discuss it too much. But yeah, these are the little souvenirs we got, which will go in the scrapbook.
Yeah, so basically, as soon as I put on the table, we thought, wait before it gets wet. Yoink, thank you very much.
Just get the table wet instead.
Yeah. This one, I have to open it to remember where this was from.
That was from Chuckwagon, I think.
Probably because it doesn't say anything on it. It's literally just from the placemats they put down, not paper placemats.
It's not even a special one.
No, just says Disneyland Paris with a castle on it. But I don't remember if we got one back in March, so we picked one.
We did, but I think it was the 30th one.
Cool. So it'll be something different for the scrapbook.
Yep.
So we can just fold it up into a little corner, fix one edge down, and it can be folded out.
I might cut it and use it as like a background and put pictures over the top of it.
Yeah. So again, a little freebie.
So we have collected one of these before. We've eaten in this restaurant before. So this is from Bistro Chez Remy. Or I think that's how you say it. I can't remember which order it's in. Chez Remy Bistro. I don't know. But yeah, it's just the napkin you get.
Nice thick one.
Yeah, it's quite a nice thick one. We've had one before, but we thought we'd pick up another one. Again, in the scrapbook. You got the little mouse logo, or rat logo, I suppose, because he's a rat. But yeah, nice little napkin. A bit weird that we collect them, but hey.
We gave a few of these to Amy, but when we went into the shop at Newport Bay
Boutique,
and bought the little stitch shoulder pal, and I'm sure there must be something else we bought as well. I really can't remember now. The very nice young man on the desk who was serving us gave us like half a dozen of these little stickers.
Yep.
I'm not sure how clear that's coming up. But yeah, it's just got a picture of
Minnie.
Yeah, Minnie Mouse in her little sailor's outfit with her little sailor hat on in a porthole looking out. They were all identical, so we did look at the time in case there was a couple of different designs, but it was very nice that he gave us that many. He gave us any at all. So we gave a couple to Amy. And yeah, so it's a nice little keepsake for the scrapbook and maybe a couple of spares for something else.
Yep. So if you've watched the vlogs, the last day we were there, the new restaurant opened, Brasserie Rosalie. So we popped in there and we picked up the little... We didn't only pick up the coaster, we ate in there and had a drink as well. But yeah, we picked up the little coaster while we were in there. It's a very nice restaurant. We were actually pretty happy to be in there on opening day because I don't think we've ever been into a Disney restaurant on opening day.
Or anything on opening day.
No, it was quite dead actually.
This is the restaurant that used to be Cafe Mickey.
Yes, in the village.
Character meet right in the corner as you go into the village.
Near Panoramique, the balloon.
The closest corner to the Hotel New York.
Yeah.
And the security gates. But yeah, so
it was very nice, yeah.
Very nice in there.
Staff were lovely, even though they were obviously still within like
training,
you could tell. But it didn't affect the service at all. The service was amazing. So
yeah, so all three of us really enjoyed being in there. It's a really nice atmosphere, really nice experience. Beautiful looking place. The food was lovely. Yeah. But it's really nice. So a little keepsake for it.
Yep.
This next pieces. You would have seen this in the videos, hopefully, if you've watched the series. But on the second day, the first full day, the Tuesday, we did the art class, the animation something is on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll go up on the screen if we can find it.
Mine's gone. Yeah, basically we did the art class. We walked in there, and the class before us, they were doing Stitch, which we badly timed because you would have loved to draw on Stitch. So we had we waited in queue, and the next group we were in, and it was Mickey Mouse. So all three of us, including Amy, we might pop the picture up of all three of us holding up our pictures, but yeah, this is our attempts at drawing Mickey Mouse.
Bob's is better.
No.
Yes.
No.
Mine's cross-eyed.
His nose isn't big enough.
It's just been flattened.
But that was really good. When we done this in Rafiki's Planet Watch a few years ago, I'm pretty sure the paper already had the guidelines on it.
Did you?
This one, you had a blank bit of paper, apart from obviously the logos on it, and the teacher, the animator, Imagineer artist, whatever, showed you how to draw the lines you needed from the start, so everything's from scratch. But yeah, it was nice and fun.
It was good
different.
fun, yeah.
We had planned on maybe going back and doing a second one, but we just didn't get around to it in the end.
No, I know.
Didn't get half the stuff done that we wanted to do in the end. But
nothing unusual there.
yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. But again, it's a freebie. It was a fun thing to do while we were there.
Yeah. But it's personal as well because you've drawn it. Like
So
other freebies are just like everyone can have. But
so we'll probably actually frame those and pop them on the wall next to the Timon ones we did in Disney World a few years ago.
Hide mine behind yours.
No. And the last couple of freebies.
Yep. So these are from the room. As you know, you have little amenities in the room. Disney World is slightly different now because they're changing to all on-wall ones. So you can't like take them, but Disneyland Paris still have like the little bottles of the amenities. So we've got a shampoo and a conditioner. Again, they're themed, which I like. Disney World generally, when they did have them, they were all just H2O. So they weren't themed to the particular hotel you're in. I was going to say your restaurant then. But yeah, these are themed. So these are Santa Fe.
They have changed them slightly because on the shelf next to you are two that came from Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, but I don't know which one they
If you want to get one off the shelf to show on camera, they've got Mickey Mouse.
These were H2O.
And they were
these from Disneyland Paris? They weren't from Disneyland Paris because these are in, like that's in French.
These are what a friend brought us back.
Oh, okay.
Our friend Marion brought these back from Disney. I can't remember now which Disney holiday she was on, but just to show you, there used to be Mickey ears on the top of the lid and just H2O. So these might have come from Florida.
Yeah, they might do because they don't have anything in French on them.
Yeah. So just to show that's what the bottles used to be like, H2O, but with the Mickey ears. But these ones we're equally happy with because there's a little keepsake. And they'd already been chucked away after we were left anyway. Yeah. So we might as well take them back, use the rest of the shampoo and conditioner in them.
Yeah, they're not going to waste.
Rinse them out and they'll go on the shelf. Along with, in the bathroom, there were 2, 3, 4 of these paper cups themed to the hotel. So it's Hotel Santa Fe on it, a picture of Lightning McQueen.
Yep.
So we obviously used a few of them while we were there for rinsing our mouths out and stuff, putting the bar of soap in. But we kept one just to bring back as a keepsake for the shelf. Because up there somewhere we have got a couple of bars of soap from I think one from the cruise and one from Hotel Cheyenne. So all that little stuff we were themed together on a little shelf somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, they're just the free bits. We like to pick up little freebies.
The bits that people probably think of us as a tat and not bothered, but we go, oh no, we like that.
Yeah. They're all keepsakes, aren't they? Because like, where else do you get something that actually says Santa Fe on like the cup? Like,
yeah.
We'll
look at this on the shelf at some point and go, oh, I remember that holiday. That was a holiday with Amy. That was our first time staying at Santa Fe or something like that.
Until we've stayed there like 6 times, we had like 6 of these cups, and then we go, which one was which?
Well, presumably, unless it's a different colour another time, we won't pick up another one. But,
you won't pick up something that's free.
I make no promises.
Precisely.
Right. But that takes us on to the last part of this vlog. Right, what is this last section then?
Giveaway! Yeah, so we picked up a few bits. You would have seen them during the haul, but we didn't want to point them out.
These are the 4 items that we're now putting together for a giveaway. Details of how to enter will be on our website, which is www.pepandbeartravels.co.uk or .com.
Yep.
But
that'll be a giveaway tab you click.
Yeah, it's just going to be straightforward. Enter, give us your name and email.
Details, yeah.
It's not going to be a question or anything. It's not big enough for people to have enough people watch this and then to bother putting questions up and make it harder. So it's just easy. Go to the website, click the link for giveaway, put your details in, enter.
Easy as that, and then we'll do a live draw like we normally do.
And if you could please put your first name and surname.
Or at least a last initial.
Something like that, because we've had in the past 2 or 3 people, say 2 or 3 Daves enter, for example.
Yeah.
We have to go, which one is it? There's actually one on the spinny wheel. So.
Yeah, luckily, because we have your email, we'll email you directly anyway, but it's easier if you have your initial at least. I know you might want to not give us your surname.
These are the items from this video which are in the giveaway. First one is...
So we've got the 100th keyring.
This big spinner keyring.
Yep. We've got the 100th Chippendale pin.
The 100th hand soap, which gives you the Mickey-shaped squirt of soap.
Yep.
And a chunky big 100th mug with the Mickey Mouse cap on it.
Which is going to cost us a fortune to send, but we don't care.
We thought about that after we bought it, and we thought, no, we'll still give it that way.
Yep.
So these 4 items, all 100th Disneyland Paris themed for the special event.
Yep.
If you would like to enter this giveaway, go to our website, which, as you said, is pepandbeartravels.co.uk or .com. Go to the giveaway tab at the top.
Yep.
And then you put the details in, enter, and we will announce on the bottom of the screen when this video goes out when the closing date is.
Yeah.
We haven't decided yet, but when we worked out when this video goes out, we usually give like a month.
Yeah.
So this is going to go out, I think, mid-January. So it's probably going to be somewhere in February, but we will put a date down below.
Yep.
When.
And terms and conditions will be on the web page as well when you're entering the competition at the bottom.
Yeah. So, we hope you've liked everything that you've seen.
Yes, hopefully.
Is there anything here that you would have bought if you'd had a chance or wouldn't have bought? Anything you thought was a load of rubbish? Or anything you really like? You know, just let us know in the comments what you thought of it as in general.
Yep.
If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, a like. It always helps us out and lets us know what people think of the video.
Yeah, lets us know what more to do, make more of this. You can give us a thumbs down if you want, because it does the same thing.
But why would you want to?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We need the likes to know that you like the video, so we know to make more of this type of video.
Yeah. Haul video is usually a popular one, but especially Disney ones. But yeah, this has been a fun
We know you all like to be nosy.
Yeah.
It's because we are too.
Yeah. If you do like this and want to see more content from us, please subscribe and press the notification bell. Ding, ding, ding. You can also follow us on...
No, you can get me to do it now. I know we get him to do it. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter/X. We haven't changed the logo because we paid for that one and we haven't changed it yet.
Damn you, Musk.
Yeah, I know. We have a Facebook page that you can also join. It's a group, sorry, not a Facebook page. Again, just Pup and Bear Travels. And as we mentioned before, we've got the web page, pupandbeartravels.co.uk or .com. You can find links to all of our socials there, our videos, once I update it.
Details about ourselves.
Bits about us. And again, competition.
Yeah, the giveaway.
Yeah, giveaway, not competition. There's no competition about it. But thank you very much for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one. Bye.